Most of us Trekkies are more than happy with StarTrek.com's explanation regarding TOS insignias. Most of us can read the internal memo sent between Robert Justman and costume designer William Thies and take it as a sufficient explanation regarding the insignia confusion. Hell, it even provides direct feedback from Roddenberry regarding the requirements of the Delta badge. Most of us Trekkies can all accept this and move on to worrying about more important things, like Riker pivoting onto B'Hal in the holodeck. But this is not all of us. For those stubborn few who cannot accept this information as fact and still cling onto the notion that each starship was supposed to have its own uniform badge, this video is for you. Okay, so listen up, you bitch, because I'm going to lay in a course correction on your mind so fast you're going to think you're Zephram Cochrane. Every single one of you are going to use the defense of Gene said everything on screen is canon and therefore this internal memo means nothing. So now because of that ignorant ass thought, I have to do the unthinkable and tear down the God Emperor himself, Gene Roddenberry. Everyone knows and understands that Gene was primarily responsible for the original series. It was his baby for those 3 seasons, and he had a lot of control over things, especially in seasons 1 and 2. So with that in mind, I will now present specific examples that disprove the Gene canon argument entirely. But before I do, I need people to understand that I'm not nitpicking or trying to tear down Gene in any way. My goal here is to simply prevent the facts that discredit this argument, and by doing so, give credence to the Delta Badge explanation happening off-screen. After researching this for literally over an hour, which is forever in internet time, I have come up with the following examples of canon-breaking events within Season 1 of the original series. Episode 2, Uhura is wearing a gold uniform and then changed to red for no reason for the rest of her entire career because of, I guess, racist studio executives. Episode 4, uniforms appear without any insignia on the shirts at all. Episode 7, Charlie X made a James R. Kirk headstone. Episode 8, Romulans are shown using a cloaking device, but then everyone forgets about it later. And no, I'm not getting into the differences between cloaking devices and some fucking invisibility screens. Episode 15, Spock acts extremely emotional towards Pike, and the 2 inconsistencies regarding the Federation death penalties. Episode 25, nobody remembers the planet that heals diseases and regrows organs. At least 2 of these, James R. Kirk and the cloaking device, are explained away with sufficient information in off-screen interviews with producers and Gene Roddenberry himself. The thing is, if you use the Gene quote regarding canon, you cannot accept any off-screen explanations. So either all of this is okay, or none of it's okay. You don't get to pick and choose which one of these you get to ignore, and which one of these you get to feel outraged over. So don't fault the JJ-verse or Discovery for using the Delta badges and sticking with what Gene wanted in the first place, which is for fleet personnel to use the same damn badge. This is the list of all insignias shown in the original series with a quick description on them. In total, there are 6. The Delta badge, which is the Starship Duty insignia, is the one worn by all Starfleet personnel serving aboard starships. Period. So in the end, you can sit there with your head in the sand and waving the Gene canon argument around like a fool, or you can accept the truth about the damn badges. But remember this, the Delta badges don't break canon, you're not being clever for making up this argument, you're not a Trek purist, and you're only hurting Star Trek overall, so just stop it. Now I think we could all use a moment of zen here, so here it is, you fuck.
Well, thank you for the soup.